Hello friends and welcome back to Love Inspired Handmade with Christina. Today is September 12th of 2025 and I am so thrilled to be back here with you again for another fun, simple tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this cute little pop-up card. See, it lays perfectly flat into your card or into your envelope. You'll have a whole side for the back, so then that way you can decorate it and have all the things that you've got to say to that special person that you're sending that card to. We're going to be using this fabulous, I was going to show it to you, but it's got clingy stamps stuck all over the front of it. But it's the Gathering Moments stamp set along with these adorable gathering moment dies because they match the stamp set. Listen to me go. I love the paper. The DSP is Gathering Together, and I'll show it to you when I turn the camera down. It is such a pretty fall fun designer series paper. It has all of the orange and yellows and browns, and it's just so earthy. And yeah, between this weather feeling like fall and fall being around the corner, why not get started doing all of the fall things, right? All right, so let me turn the camera down and quit babbling to you. Make sure that you leave me a comment if you enjoy today's video. Share where you're from. Yeah, what are you creating and crafting today? Or who, better yet, when you make this card, what special person do you want to send it to, right? So as I get the camera going and set up here, you can see, let me get a little closer for you because I think it works better that way, and you can see all of the things. So you can see this beautiful design here, and I love this paper because it has, you see the little gold metallic look to it. It's beautiful. So these are probably all mixed up, but I'll start from the bottom. This one is the beautiful plaid, which, hello, it screams harvest, fall. You can think about all of the fun pumpkin patch things that you got. This one is so cute. It has all the little oblong circles all over it, which I love that. It's beautiful. Very masculine as well. You have this print, and then you've got the wood. I love that. And I love this one because this one has these little bitty leaves all over it, and it's kind of the Cajun craze color. And we have an embossing folder that has these cute little leaves on it as well. So it's just, it correlates real well with it. Now I just showed you that one, so let's flip it over. And now you can see, like this print here, you see all that little gold shine on there. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. This one as well, it has a beautiful texture to it. There you go. Now you can see all of the things where it shimmers. Oh, here's a bigger piece of that one. I thought I already used it all, so it was showing you a half a piece a while ago. Look at that. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. And then these stripes, it has a real fine print stripe, like a little pin stripe here of the gold. See how it still shimmers on that side as well? And then the final piece is this one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So that's the paper that I'm using alongside the stamp set. So you can pretty much say that I'm using the whole bundle here to create it. Now it stands up really nice, so that's how it'll stand up. I probably showed you this before in a different setup, but I decided to go happy birthday with this. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you flip it over, and now you have all the space that you need to write that special sentiment that you would like. The best thing about it is it folds flat right into your envelope, so then that way you can send it up, and then when they pull it out, they have something that can just sit right there on their desk or their mantle or wherever they want to display, so that they can see and share it with others. So to start off, I'm using a piece of cardstock that is in Early Espresso, and that piece here is going to be cut. Let me find where I'm at. Okay, that piece is 10 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4, 5 1/4, 7 1/4, and 8 1/4. So you have all of those all the way down this one side. Okay, now you're going to need all your other extra little pieces. So for the left side of your card, you're going to need a piece of, I think it's the Designer Series paper, and that piece right here is going to be 5 1/4 by 1 3/4, because it's going to go right there on that little slot. And then you will need on the right side 5 3/8 by 2 1/8, and you'll need another one that's 5 1/8 by 1 7/8, and that's going to be, I used the Cajun Craze and Basic White on this one. And then for the back side of it, if you're wanting to add that, you don't have to, but if you want to add that extra little bit to your card, I'm using the Cajun Craze again, and it's just 4 by 5 1/4, and the Basic White piece is 3 3/4 by 5. So that's all the pieces that you need. Now y'all ready to zoop this together? So grab your bone folder and start folding your score lines. It's very simple. I love these simple cards, right? And you're going to just fold it right over where it will make an even little rectangle here. So you will do that, okay? So take your multi-purpose glue, your adhesive, whatever it is that you like to create with. I'm going to show you, ooh, I almost just barreled that right out there. Now I'm going to show you a little thing here. So when you're putting it around, one way to kind of really line this out is you're going to be able to fold this. Oh, I'm getting glue everywhere. Hashi. Fold your flap in and then just kind of press it down, because when the card is closed, it will be able to fit inside the envelope. So that's your front. You have your little lip here, but then it's going to be able to pop right up like that. Okay, so that's what we're going for. So set that to the side here, just like so. Now you're going to take your piece of Designer Series paper, and you can either use dimensionals on this. I'm going to actually put it on flat, and the reason is because, oh dear, oh wow, don't squeeze hard. That stuff just oozes on out of there. Now I'm going to leave this flat because I want it's already got a lot of depth to it, okay? So just center that up on the top of your little flap right here, just like so. So that's how that looks. Now you're going to take your whatever colored cardstock that you chose. I've got the Cajun Craze here, and we're going to go ahead and lay him down on this inside flap. Maybe. I feel like I got a clog going on inside my glue, and so it's trying to come out, but it's also forcing me to squeeze a little bit harder. And you know what usually means when that happens? Well, it's getting low, but if I keep squeezing, it is going to just like clump a whole huge pile out, and that will be terrible. So I'll just switch my bottle here. Okay, add that piece right on the top here. Now before you add the white piece, go ahead, if you're going to be stamping anything, stamp it on now, right? Because we don't want to mess up, and then, because you know I've done that a few times. So I'm going to grab my Early Espresso ink, and I want to just add a few of the leaves to it, right? Because I think that will just really bring it together. Let me clean off my thing here. who do I want to use? Okay, so I'm using that ink, that stamp right there in my early espresso, and I'm going to just stamp it right at the bottom, just to kind of give a little bit of I don't know what I'm trying to say. My words have completely left me. Trying to give it a little bit of texture, and where it's just not just a block kind of card. So I'm gonna now, and this may be mistaking, but I'm taking pecan pie, and I will show you this little stamp in just a second off of the ink pad. Just kind of giving it a little bit of extra, and it was this stamp right here. It's inside that same bundle. Now go ahead and take your multi-purpose glue, or your, like I said, your favorite adhesive, add it to the back real fast, and we are going to attach it straight on top of the Cajun Craze. I like adding a couple of layers to this too, because it really brings it up a little bit with the dimension of it. So there you go. All right, now real fast, you can flip the card over before we build up the top, and we're going to add this piece of Cajun Craze to the back of it. So this is just like building the inside of your card that you do. I'm going to take that piece of white cardstock that I'm going to add on top of it, and go ahead and put those same little leaves that I have here on the back, just so then that way it kind of all goes together real nicely. Then to add your glue to it, just like so. Oh, that is gorgeous. Flip it back over, and let's go ahead and add your little sentiment that you would like on the bottom. I did go with the dies because I'm not quite sure what I wanted to use, and I just cut out, stamped and cut some leaves and stuff to get it prepared for the front of the card in Cajun Craze, Mossy Meadow, and Crushed Curry, because they're all, like, to me, fall-like colors anyhow. Take you a scrap piece of paper, and inside the stamp set here, say, isn't that adorable? You have all these little fun things here, but you have some beautiful sayings that go right along with it. And so I'm going to pull out the mini thanks. And then let me get it onto my block. And I have just a piece of scratch paper here, and I'm going to stamp in my early espresso the mini thanks. All right, now I'm going to take some snips, and since I don't know where my little ones are, I get to snip this out with big ones. Isn't that going to be fun? Okay, so I just want to go around the word. I really love that look. It's kind of like if you were using it in a die set, and it just evenly cuts it out for you, real simple. Fussy cutting is the next best thing, so you can do this with your sentiments, and it's just a little more cumbersome with these big old scissors, you guys. I'm used to using my little ones. And you would think the little ones would be harder because they're little and I got big hands. But anyway, so just fussy cutted that out, and I'm going to add it to the bottom here. But before I do, I want to add a couple of leaves to the back side of this. So let's see, how do we want to kind of figure out how you want to build it up? And you can, let me grab my glue real quick. Let me see if I can, how well I'm gonna be able to layer this. And it's okay if it kind of sticks off to the side a little bit. And then you just kind of add your, well, go ahead, add a little more glue here. Just like so, right? But I'm gonna add dimensionals to the back of my thanks. Uh-oh, look at me just peeling that right off of there. Dun, da, da. Okay, it's almost done. Maybe, oh my goodness. Just to the back of it like that. Isn't that cute? Then you can come in, take you some twine, add you a little bow to the top of it, because this little linen thread here is the perfect thing. To me, it screams fall like nothing else can. Well, that ain't dry yet. Look at me, you guys. I'm moving everything. All right, stick me a little snot dot down here. Add you a little bow, just like so. And the last but not least is the beautiful little dimensionals here. I mean, my words, I tell you what. These are the streak dots. I have used them, I believe it was last week in the tutorial. So just add you a couple of those to the top. Well, my take your pick tool is in the other room because I am working on a project with my daughter, and it would have made this a whole lot simpler. So there you go. Ta-da-da! Isn't that cute? And then, like I said, you lay it down flat, stick it in your envelope, and it is ready to go. And it stands perfectly. So there is the two that I have made that are almost identical with the same theme. So cute. They are just endless in what you can do with them. Thank you for stopping by and watching today's tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will be back next week on September 19th of 2025. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed what you've seen today, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. And if you go into my descriptions, you'll find the links to my blog and all social medias so that you can go and check me out with all the other things going on. Till then, be blessed, and I will see you soon.